Alrighty. Hi Soul Family. So today's video is going to be more of a podcast style theme. I'm trying something new, but I'm very interested to see how this goes with you guys. However, I have a channel message for the collective. Those who feel like they've been between worlds for a very long time and you're just patiently waiting for something to shake in your reality. I just get the feeling that a lot of this collective, you are very used to being very masculine. Your masculine energy is very much through the charts. If you feel like you need to earn your success, right? So when spirit calls you to slow down, this might be the hardest part of your journey, being able to receive instead of feeling like I've earned my success, right? Because a lot of you guys say you want the soft life, but when the soft life comes, it's hard for you to relax in it, because it's almost like it's against what you believe you are worthy of or what you're used to experiencing. And I just feel like right now you're just being called to find peace in it. It's going to take practice. Same how you had to become the person you are today through all the experiences that you've experienced in life. It's something that's going to need tending to, care, practice over and over and over again until it becomes your new norm. Same thing for people who come out of a lot of drama, a lot of toxic environments, and then you have to choose peace. And this is me speaking from my perspective, because when I decided to choose peace, it was the hardest thing for me. Not because I was always looking for an argument or always ready to defend myself to the death. And when spirit calls me to just not engage, it was very hard, but it became easier over time. So for those of you who feel like you've just been stuck between worlds and you're waiting for a door to open, I just feel like you're already there. It's just getting used to being there, getting used to the soft life that you ask spirit for, making it a norm. A lot of us, we like to wait for things to be a specific way before we give ourselves permission to exist, permission to create. And a lot of you guys, you've asked spirit for more time to create, but at the time that you have now, you're not using it towards your own passions. Maybe you're pouring it into other people, or you're distracting yourself because you actually receiving what you asked for is very scary to you. So you're finding a way to distract yourself. But I just kind of feel like taking it one day at a time and not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed with what's going on. Just finding a way to be okay with where you are right now is the only way to bridge that gap. Because where you are right now, it's almost like a foreshadow to what you're getting ready to experience. I know a lot of you guys think when this manifestation comes is when my life is going to be different, but I promise you it won't be any different. And I think about the times when I thought like, oh my God, when I found love is when this feeling that was inside of me would just go away. And then I found love and it didn't. That feeling only got louder. And it was because I needed to find me. I needed to reconnect back to myself and purge what was no longer in alignment with me. So it's not about anything external. It never is. And I know we always think that the new car or a new home is going to be it. But if you can't find happiness in the place you are right now, it's just going to be how you're feeling now, but in a different location. And I feel like spirit is just calling us to look for the divine in all things. So how can you find love in your life right now? And something that I like to practice is whenever I'm trying to connect with a specific energy. Right now it's happiness, before it was peace. But if I'm saying that I want to choose peace now, so I will start to journal and I would be like, okay, what are 3 ways that you chose your own peace today? Or what are 3 ways that you chose to be like your own happiness today? What are 3 ways that you decided to show up for yourself today? What are 3 ways that you decided to bring more love into your life today? And the thing is, that shifts your perspective to look for the good in your life. So journaling is, I know a lot of people hate it, but it is really good for us in terms of shifting our focus to what we want to experience more of. And we always think it's going to be so complicated, but it doesn't have to be. A lot of times we think that we need something externally in order to fulfill us, but that's never true. You are an abundant being, so you don't need anything except what you have right now. So spirit always calls us to find love in what our life is like right now. And the more you do that, it's the more the universe will start to bless you with different things, different ways that people in your environment might say, oh, I have this for you, I thought of you. Like, it's beautiful things just start to unfold when you start to allow it, when you start to look for it instead of looking for the bad that's in your day. Write down 3 things that excited you, that made you feel good, because you're deserving of the life that you've always wanted. I just feel like a lot of the times we think that it's going to be some magical thing that falls out of the sky. And this is coming from someone who really loves Disney. Disney had my ass living in a fantasy, and not a good one, because on this journey there's a lot of God meeting you where you're at. God helps those who helps themselves. And it's so real. I'm not saying that miracles can't happen, but I'm just saying, if you show God that, you know what, I'm trying to find the happiness in my life, he will continue to show you that I'm here for you, I'm on your side. But you have to show him that you are ready to receive it. And being able to receive it is very real, guys. I know you've met people who are so rooted in fear that your love to them, you give them love and they feel like it's a threat. It's the same way with us. We said we want this life, but it's like it scares us, it terrifies us. And for me right now, I'm working through opening myself up back to friendship connections, right? Because I know that I want a community, but it feels terrifying. But I know that I have to put myself out there in order to experience what I want, and I will not allow my past experiences to define my future. So I'm saying this to say the fear will still be there, but don't let it control you. Don't let it be the reason why you stop living, why you stop moving, because time will pass regardless. So if you're sitting in the bed waiting for something to change, the time is still going to pass. And if you can only get a little bit done, congratulate yourself for that, because a little is better than nothing. And that's where I am in my life. I'm not trying to earn my love or feeling like, oh, I got to be getting 10 things done on my list in order for me to be worthy of whatever it is I'm trying to manifest. So that was just some channeled messages for the collective. However, I did pull a card. It's called the One, and it's from the, hold on guys, let me grab it. All right, you guys, so in my meditation I pulled, this is card number 6, but it's called One, and it's from the Alana Fairchild deck, the Rumi Oracle, an invitation into the heart of the divine. So I just feel like Spirit is calling me to read the healing process for the collective, because I just feel like what we're being called to do right now is to return back to love, to look for love in all things. Because when we're children and we're playing, we see the world through a different lens. It's just, everything is so fun. Even if you're playing with a stick and a rock, everything is so fun. Kids don't need all those external things. And I just kind of feel like that's what Spirit is calling us to come back to. So let's read the healing process for the collective. So we're going to read the poem and then we're going to read the healing process. You look for me, and what do you see? You. I am playing games with you, holding up a mirror for you to behold God. Yes, these are games of love and truth. Look for me and find yourself, for I am you and you are me, and together we are one, playing hide and seek in love's great playground. Y'all, I love Rumi, and I definitely feel like this poem is just saying that in order for you to feel more happy and more connected to God, it's how you treat yourself. Okay, so it's how you show up for you, and it doesn't have to be as complicated as you think it needs to be. So even if today all you have the energy for is a face mask, give yourself love. Just show up for you in that 5 minutes. Hug on yourself, and don't beat yourself up if you couldn't get anything else done except for that face mask, okay? And I know this sounds very silly, but I am that kind of person too, so I have to remind myself, you had the face mask done, and then I journal, and I tell myself, you know what, this was enough, and I love you, okay? I hug myself, pretend. Give yourself the love that you want another person to give you. Once you start to show God that you love you, your life only continues to get better. Let's see. Number 1. So it says, so this is the sacred honoring ritual. So place your hands at your heart and say aloud, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I gaze into my heart and you are there. I gaze into your heart and see my own face. We are one. This oneness is contagious. May it swiftly affect every aspect of my inner world so that my outer existence aligns gently with perfect harmony with the great divine beloved. You and I are one with the perfection of divinity unfolding, now and always, through grace and my own free will, so be it. When you are done saying that, when you are ready, place your hands in prayer position and bow your head in reverence and recognition to the one divine plan unfolding. Once you've done that, then you can say, I surrender into the one truth of divine perfection, which includes my own divine destiny now. Through mercy and grace, so be it. And when you're ready, simply close your eyes and bow your head again, and you've completed a ritual. So that's the ritual I wanted to start off the reading with, guys. I just feel like this collective, I'm hearing Kundalini awakening. I feel like you guys are on a different level, and what you came here to experience, it's something that I can't even put into words because you're not fully sure. You guys are really just trusting that gut feeling, trusting that soft whisper. And I know sometimes it can feel very scary to trust something that you cannot see. Maybe the people around you probably think that you're crazy for choosing this path that you're walking on right now. But you know what? This is a community where we can uplift each other and let each other know that, you know what, we're all going through the same thing right now. Because guys, when I first started this journey, it didn't make any sense. And a lot of people around me, they looked at me like I was crazy. What's happening? Maybe they thought like I wasn't doing well. But for the first time in my life, I feel way better than I did when I thought I was more sane, per se. When I was living more in the 3D reality, I feel way better choosing love than when I did choosing fear. And so when you start to choose love over fear, a lot of people who are still rooted in certain beliefs, they will look at you like you're crazy. But I'm here to say you are not crazy. But you have to allow yourself to experience the life that you always wanted. And even as I'm walking this path, it's all unfolding. But in the beginning, it felt so scary to me to be able to see that what I'm asking for is starting to unfold. So before, guys, I was literally not having a good time. I was not having fun. So I say that to say it's like it's all about our perspective and how we see things right now, how we're viewing our reality right now. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards. And at the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords. So Spirit's saying that clarity is coming in for you guys, but a lot of things have to remain hidden. And I think about this in the beginning of my journey and whatnot. Spirit keeping a lot hidden and then having me speak a truth that I thought that I would never share with the collective. If I had known that before, guys, I would have definitely said, get somebody else to do it because this is not the life I want to experience. But how everything played out and seeing the bravery that I've unlocked, I love the way that Spirit did it. I can appreciate it now. So I just say that to say there's parts of your journey that will reveal itself within time. Just allow for whatever's happening to happen, because Spirit does know best. Spirit knows better than what we know or what we think we know. But yes, so a manifestation is coming to you guys. Let's get some more clarifying cards. We just pulled the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, so Spirit's saying that you're going to have multiple options to choose from in terms of when this manifestation lands in your lap. It's going to be very much like, I'm feeling like you guys are going to be a little overwhelmed. So take a deep breath. I always say when you're asking the universe for anything, ask for the wisdom to maintain it, because now we're pulling the Two of Pentacles. So balance is going to be key for when you receive this manifestation. This is something big that you guys have never experienced before in your life. So you're going to need that balance to take care of it. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why Spirit is having the collective take time to balance their masculine and their feminine energy, because this work that you're manifesting or this life path that you're walking on, it requires you to have balance, because you can reach burnout with doing a lot of energy work. It's very easy to. If you're an energy reader, you know what I'm talking about. It's very easy to reach burnout. But Spirit's saying that you're going to be celebrating something very soon. Some of you guys could be buying a new home as well. Some of you guys, I'm seeing that you're meeting up with some new friendship connections as well. So maybe that's why I was called to share the beginning about my fears. Maybe you're having fears around meeting new people, stepping out of your comfort zone. But Spirit's saying that allow yourself to step into this life because it's what you've always wanted. It's something that you haven't experienced. So stepping out of your comfort zone is really good, because if you want to experience something new, you got to step out of your comfort zone. Let's see what popped out. Oh, a lot of cards popped out, y'all. I feel like Spirit is saying to me that through heartbreak that you guys experienced, it was something that was being hidden from you. I feel like this heartbreak that you recently experienced, it was mind fucking. Excuse my language, but I curse a lot, y'all. I'm working on it, but it's very mind fucking for you. But it was to bring clarity about you and how you don't protect your own energy. This is my collective. When you meet someone, you dive headfirst in instead of allowing yourself to get to know the person. And Spirit saying that that's the reason why you needed to learn that lesson the way that you do. You're an energy reader. You are a light worker, an Earthangel. You're going to be meeting a whole bunch of different people disguised as the light as well, y'all. Disguised as the light as well. There's so many people who be doing a whole bunch of fuckery and then they have Bible scriptures in their bio. So I say that to say it's really important that you take the time to get to know a person, because even though they may be doing the same exact work as you, it doesn't mean that their heart posture is right. And this is not for me. This is not me spreading fear. This is me telling you to use your discernment, because you had to protect your energy in the past from certain friendship connections. But you've completed a cycle. Spirit saying that the cycle is ended in rough times. And I feel like because you guys have never experienced such a peaceful energy, you're feeling so uncomfortable right now. But you guys, you're unlocking your happiest timeline because you're answering the call and you're allowing yourself to shine while also protecting your energies. But Spirit needs to know that you would protect your energy before blessing you with this, because listen, you are very loved by the divine. They will not give you anything before you're ready. So you guys have to do a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing. But I'm also hearing Spirit say that you guys need to be strengthening your psychic abilities as well, because you have so many different gifts, to really just focus on that right now too. Let's see. Spirit is telling me that you guys are also clearing a lot of negative energy from your work field at this time. I feel like this is past energies from people who have hurt you in the past. A lot of you guys, there was someone in your energy where you couldn't get them out of your mind, and I feel like that's what your angels are doing right now. They're cleansing your mind space from them. Okay, so if you find yourself still thinking about a certain person, continue to cut cords, continue to call your energy back, but just know that you are being heavily protected in the spiritual realm right now. Everybody is protecting your ass. I'm just kidding. You're strapped up, you're protected, you're very protected. Yo, let's get some more cards. Let's get some animal spirit deck. Where's my stick, y'all? I'm looking for my selenite stick. Oh, here it is. All right, Spirit, what are your messages? What animals want to speak to the collective right now? Any animals want to come through for the collective? Anything else? Oh. So we have owl spirit, the camel, firefly, snake, and we have spider. Guys, I'm already getting the message. So first of all, Spirit is saying that you guys are very wise souls. You already know how you've completed the cycle. I feel like you guys are in a pause right now because there's a part of you that fears what's to come next. You're just not used to good energy, so you're just in a waiting period right now. And I feel like I need to say, allow yourself that space, because when you're ready to move, you'll know, and your dreams will not pass you by. However, some of you guys are having sparks of creations coming in. This is not for everybody, but this is for some. The downloads that you have right now, Spirit is saying that to act on those ideas, weave them into your reality, because some of you guys are having imposter syndrome. You're feeling like, if I put this out there, no one is going to be receptive of what I have to say, what I have to post. Other people said this already, so why should I? And it's like, babes, you carry a different frequency, you carry a different energy. I can tell you to love yourself, and you may not resonate with that, but somebody else comes along and says love yourself, and you're just like, yes, that's poetry. So it doesn't matter if someone else has said it before. You came here to be seen, and you came here to be heard. Allow yourself to learn your own voice, because you guys, this is a completely new world that you're stepping into. You don't even know this version of you, so allow yourself to get to know that version of you. But you guys are seeing a lot of spiders in your reality as well, is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys could be seeing fireflies, snakes as well. Interesting. Let's get some more cards for you guys. Let's see what you guys are activating at this time. Let's grab from the Gateway of Light activation. All right, Spirit, what is this collective activating at this time? What is this collective activating? What is this collective activating, Spirit? What are your messages? So we have Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. So you guys, you're really being called to spend a lot of time in nature right now. I feel like a lot of you guys are being called to heal your nervous system. You could be seeing rainbows a lot, and I definitely feel like you guys are the bridge from the spiritual realm to the physical. You guys are here to show people that it's easy for them to experience love by choosing love, and that even though they may be terrified, fear is not meant to control their lives, to not give their fears power. I just feel like you guys are very much powerful earth angels. This is my powerful earth angel piles. You've never really understand why people could be so cruel. I feel like a lot of the lessons, it's the reason why it was staying in your mind space for so long is because you couldn't understand how people could be so cruel. And it's the thing is, you guys are aligning with other earth angels. You guys are trying to make certain people into what they're not. You wanted people to be someone that they weren't, and it's like, instead of you finding people who are in alignment with yourself, there was a fear in you that maybe you wouldn't be accepted by other people. So whenever you found one person, you just cling on to them for dear life, trying to make them like you. But Spirit needs you to let go of that and build your confidence. They built your confidence through your heartbreak, to be honest with you guys. But you have a very strong connection to Mother Nature. Spirit is letting me know that. And you have a lot to teach the world because you're very wise. This is my collective. Oh, first of all, a lot fell to the ground. This is my collective where you've been through a lot. A lot of things have shocked you, but it's like the lessons that came out of it, you are able to have a conversation with someone and intuitively know exactly what they need in that situation. This is my collective where you don't look like what you've been through, but you've been through a lot. You've had a lot of experiences with so many different people. You've met so many different people in your lifetime already. And I'm saying that, and I'm feeling like this collective, you're very youthful. You're very much an old soul. So when people meet you, they're like, they can't believe that you're so wise for your age. I'm definitely getting that very strongly. Let's get some more cards, y'all. Spirit, anything else for this collective? I'm really getting that it's time for you guys to show yourselves. I'm also hearing that some of you guys, it's like you're not dimming your light in terms of, it's almost like you're trying. This message is a little hard to get through because this is not for everyone. This is a specific message. I feel like Spirit is revealing to you guys in what ways you can shine your light and not make it so complicated. So maybe it's like you're trying a different platform. For example, maybe you're posting videos and you tried a different platform, but Spirit is guiding you towards a different platform, but you're just like, you know what, no, I want to use this method because it's always worked for me, and whatever you tell yourself. However, it's almost like you're afraid that what would happen if your account did go viral, for example. It's like, can I be able to handle this? So that's really the reason why you're avoiding pushing your content to another platform. But Spirit is revealing to you another way for you to shine, an easier way for you to shine. And I feel like this goes back to you guys thinking that you have to earn something in order for you to be like it needs to be like your success needs to be built on blood, sweat, and tears in order for you to feel worthy of it. And Spirit saying that if I'm showing you an easier route, an easier way to go, that's the way that you're meant to go. And you not choosing that way is revealing to yourself that there's a part of you that doesn't feel like you deserve it if it's going to be easy. Okay, so that's for some of you guys. That's the best way I can get that message through, but you'll know if that part is for you. I'm getting create, y'all. And I know some of you guys may be feeling very tired. So this part of the message is not for everyone. I just kind of feel like the Spirit is saying that there's ways that you can create that don't involve you expanding so much energy. So I feel like Spirit's calling you to get smart with your creations instead of creating just for the sake of creating. Just be more smart with it. For example, I was watching this girl. She was saying that a lot of people on YouTube think that they have to post a video every day. But instead of posting a video every day, honing in on your craft, editing better, putting your own style to it, taking your time when you're recording versus taking your time with your craft versus mass producing content. And I very much related with what she was saying, because it's like we get so caught up in creation and then we forget about why we were doing it in the first place. So I feel like that's why it's coming up as well for this collective. Anything else, Spirit? I really hope these messages are coming through strongly, guys, because I feel like I'm a little all over the place. Spirit is saying that for some of you guys, there's someone in your energy disguised right now, masking themselves right now. So be very discerning at this time, because a lot of you guys are getting ready to shift into a world that you've never experienced before. More abundance, and this is going to put you out in front of a crowd, so you're going to be seen a lot more. And for you guys, it's what Spirit is saying, that there's going to be people who are going to be playing both sides. They want something from you, and this might be what the divine has to offer just you alone. So Spirit saying that we know that you have a very generous spirit, but please be discerning with who you decide to share this with, because not everybody has your best interest in heart. Some people just want to ride your back, be on your back in terms of what you have to offer. They see you going places, they see the light in you, and they want some of that. Y'all know what I'm saying, guys. Let's get some spiritual messages, and then we'll close off with an oracle message as well. All right, Spirit, what are your messages for this collective? What are your final messages for this collective? Anything else? This one too. Alright, so it says, trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. So I feel like the universe is really getting you guys ready. They're really getting you guys ready to step into this world, because you guys have this fear that receiving everything that you want is going to be somehow the end of the world. And I don't know, some of you guys need to really just sit with that, really just work out why you're feeling resistance to this at this time. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. I'm hearing 2 to 3 days, guys. I feel like your world is getting ready to shift very rapidly, but I feel like right now you guys are slowing down, so Spirit can give you enough energy to handle what's to come next. And this is not to scare you guys, it's just to say that what's coming next is going to be a lot. I say pray for wisdom, an affirmation that I recently written on my board to help me with this energy, because I can feel it too, guys. I have endless opportunities, resources, and favor. I have the wisdom and discernment, discipline to maintain and make it flourish. So again, I have endless opportunities, resources, and favor. I have the wisdom, discernment, and discipline to maintain and make it flourish. So when Spirit gets ready to give you these manifestations, these blessings, pray for the wisdom to maintain it and to make it flourish, guys, because you've never experienced this before, and I feel like that's where this fear is coming up. You're afraid that maybe you're going to ruin it or it's going to go bad, but it's, darling, it's meant for you. The divine has your back. Stay prayed up, stay strapped up in the spiritual realm, keep on praying to your ancestors, because you are divinely protected and you are divinely loved. So let's get some final messages, as well as an angel number, actually, guys. So Spirit's saying that to be your own guide, A lot of you guys are looking for answers outside of yourself at this time, and Spirit's saying that you can trust the voice that's within. A lot of you guys, I'm also hearing that you're tarot readers yourself, but you're trying to watch more tarot readings than you actually give yourself a tarot reading. So instead of you tapping in with your own guides first, maybe you'll get up and you'll start to watch a tarot reading from another person, and it's like Spirit's really calling you out on that. So we have radiate confidence. This new chapter, you are going to be standing in your power. You are going to allow yourself to shine and allow your beauty to be recognized. A lot of you guys didn't really know how to take a compliment, but Spirit is letting me know it's the end of that. Show off those ancestral features, y'all. So beauty is all around you. So Spirit's emphasizing, look for the beauty all around you guys. So we have, you are energy and you are magic. You guys are really getting ready to see just how much of a powerful manifester you truly are. And it's giving me chills just saying that. I cannot wait. Please share your testimonies. Let's get some angel numbers to close off as well. All right, Spirit, what angel numbers can this collective see right now? Any angel numbers for this collective, Spirit? Any angel numbers for the collective, Spirit? Any angel numbers for the collective? Y'all, it don't get any better than this. We have 5. Change. Change happens outside of your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. An affirmation to claim this. I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. And 5 is the number that you guys see for this. To claim this message, comment 5 down below to let me know that you stay to the end, or an owl emoji or a spider emoji as well. But guys, I just feel like Spirit is getting ready to reveal to you all the internal work that you've done, all the magic, all the intention that you've put out into the universe. Just how much, I just get this feeling like you've been weaving an invisible web, and it's about to get very clear to you exactly what you've been doing. This intention is going to show up, and it's going to show up overflow. I'm just saying overflow. Allow this change in and step out of your comfort zone, you guys. If you get an invitation this week to do something that you normally wouldn't do because you're like, actually, I'm an introvert, I'd rather not, go to it anyway. Go allow yourself to experience something different. This new version of you, you may think you were an introvert, but you never know. Maybe you were just around the wrong people, and you get to meet a different group of people, and they're just on your wavelength. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, baby, allow yourself to experience something new. So those are my messages for the collective. Thank you for tuning in to this week's podcast. I definitely like this style, so I'm going to try it again. If you guys like it, let me know. I love you. Have a good day.